Welcome to the 20,000 subscriber special. Today we are going to be doing a Q&A, and I'm going to be answering a lot of your questions that I have seen on Discord and on YouTube. I have left out the names of the people who have asked the questions because I didn't specify if your name was going to be in the video or not. So we're just going to be answering the questions here, and let's get into it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see more Q&A videos, or just in general, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see on the channel. Let's get into the first question. I'm a new subscriber. My question is, what other plans do you have for the future of your world? For those who don't know and are newer to my YouTube channel and my content as a whole, I have a 28,000 day hardcore world, and they're referring to my hardcore world and everything that I do in this world. I have a lot of builds in here and whatnot, and I have a lot of plans to continue to build in this world. I have about 22 empires in the queue, which are builds that I have queued up for people that I'm going to be building in my world. So I have a lot of plans and stuff and builds I gotta make. So I'm actually very excited for the future of this world. There's so much that I need to do, and I'm so excited for you guys to follow me on this journey to create all these amazing, spectacular ideas. For the next question we have, where do you get your inspiration? Now, this question is can go in a lot of different directions, but let's go in the direction of my Minecraft world here. In terms of inspiration and what inspires me to do the certain builds in my world, it kind of depends. You can grab inspiration from anywhere. I feel like a lot of people are usually scared, or they don't want to dive into some of the things that they think would be cool to make. The most important thing to remember is you don't know what you're capable of until you try. How do you know you can't do these certain things if you don't try to do it? So, for example, I can give a few examples of some things in my world that I got inspired off of one thing, and I kind of just ran with it. For example, my Japanese city, Midori no Machi, in my hardcore world, massive city, every build has an interior, everything, it's super big. I kind of grabbed inspiration from Demon Slayer and Cobra Kai a little bit, which are two shows that I really like watching. I just watched those shows and I really enjoyed those shows, and I saw certain things in those shows that I was like, wow, this could be potentially really cool in Minecraft. And then I went and I continued with that. You could grab inspiration from anything. For example, let's say you're a big fan of some sort of series or something like that. You could build something based off of that series that you like. For example, me, I am a big Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars, and potentially one day in my world, I'll do a Star Wars inspired build for sure. So that being said, like, you can grab inspiration from anywhere. It can be from shows that you watch, it can be from movies, it can be stuff that you see randomly on the street when you're driving down the road. You just kind of have to pick and choose where you find your inspiration from. I think the most important thing to remember is not to let yourself not do certain builds because you have an idea to do something and you're like, oh, this would be really cool, but I don't think I have the capability to do it. How do you know you don't have the capability to do it if you haven't tried before? Oh, humble architect of blocks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Will you ever bestow upon us the humble... Okay. Let me calm down. All right. So basically what they're asking is if I'm going to ever make tutorials, like build tutorials or tutorials in general. I'm not going to say never, but it's not something that I'm like looking into in terms of like doing build tutorials. However, I think I do want to slow down the pace of some of my videos so you guys can digest like the build process a little bit more. A lot of you guys may follow me on Twitch already. You guys get to see the whole build process live, but I think I could do a little bit of a better job in my YouTube videos explaining what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So definitely look forward to some of my videos coming out soon. Maybe I'll slow down the pace of it a little bit so you guys can kind of digest a little bit more of my building process. Next question is, what build has made you feel like you were learning and growing as an artist the most, and why? This is a really good question, and after doing a little bit of thinking, I can't really pick a like one specific build that made me feel like I've learned the most, but I'm gonna go with the category instead. Organics. I didn't start doing organics until maybe 4-ish years ago. Maybe I've done them in the past when I was younger as well, but I don't really remember them too much. But I really dived deep into doing organics a little bit more in the past 5-ish years, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a journey learning how to do organics like dragons, birds, some of the organics that I have in my world. And I feel like it gives another opportunity to add another level of creativity to your builds. And I feel like it is probably one of the most harder things to do in Minecraft is building organics. And I feel like I got a good rhythm with it. And I'm super excited to continue doing more organics in my world and stuff like that. Because I think that it's really taught me a lot. In terms of me being a artist, I guess, in this game, and trying to make my builds become even more immersive. I'll definitely say organics as a whole is probably the thing that has really intrigued me the most, and I've probably learned the most from in the past 5-ish years. On to the next question. Who is an inspiration to you where Minecraft is concerned? So for those who don't know, I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time. I've been playing since beta. I've been playing ever since I was young. So so when it comes to inspiration from Minecraft, I have to go all the way back to when I first started watching Minecraft. I believe the first YouTuber I've ever watched play Minecraft was Paul Soares Jr. If you know who that is, you're a real one. But yeah, Paul Soares Jr. was probably the first ever Minecraft creator I've ever watched. So starting off with him. Later on, I found a few other creators that I really enjoyed watching. One of them being BOO, which to this day, BOO is a massive inspiration to what I do in Minecraft. I found a few other creators on top of that, like Etho and a lot of those kind of guys, Vintage Beef, Doc M, a lot of those old school Minecraft guys. So when it comes to Minecraft, I definitely got to say those are some of my biggest inspirations for sure, especially early on. On to the next question. Have you ever felt like you needed to take a break from Minecraft due to burnout from playing too much or intense creative block? First things first, I want to say that I love Minecraft. Minecraft is easily my favorite game of all time. I've been blessed enough to be able to play this game for as many hours as I have without ever really experiencing burnout. I've never really had a moment in Minecraft where I felt like I just didn't want to play Minecraft. I've never really fully experienced Minecraft burnout. I've seen it in a lot of creators before, but I really like this game, and I personally have never really experienced what Minecraft burnout is. What I can say though, looking from the outside in, on seeing other creators that have been burnt out from playing Minecraft, or just even casual players as well, I think a big thing for some people who want to play this game in the long term and they get burnt out is they scale their builds or projects way too big. I feel like some people will see certain people's builds and they'll be like, wow, that is inspirational, that is incredible, I want to try to do something like that, which is great. And it's great that you're trying to jump into these projects, but you also have to remember you got to pace yourself. If you've never done massive projects before, it can easily become very overwhelming for a lot of people. And I've seen that happen to a lot of people where they'll take on these big projects and then experience burnout because they get into it and then they get burnout because they didn't realize the project was going to take as long as it has, and then they get burned out and then they don't really want to continue with that project. So this is my piece of advice for anybody who's ever experienced burnout or they're considering doing some massive build. Pace yourself. What do I mean by that? Start off with some projects that you know Like, and I mean, you know you can finish. So scale down your project sizes, do and complete smaller builds. Go step by step. All right, I did a small little project here. I did a small little project here. And each project that you do, keep scaling up the size of it just a little bit. Build your tolerance for doing bigger builds, and then you will experience less and less burnout. But yeah, that is just my piece of advice for that sort of thing. But me personally, I've never actually experienced true Minecraft burnout. On to the next question. What Minecraft updates would you like to see, and do you have any mods that you favor and make playing easier for you? Is there anything that you personally would like to improve on in the game, whether it's building style, redstone, or general game mechanics and making farms? Okay, so this is more than one question, but let's tackle each one. As for updates, let's get it out the way. Obviously, I would love to have an end update. That would be awesome, as many other people would. In terms of like future updates coming up, that would be great. I would love to see an end update. Other than that, though, a personal thing that I would love to see in the game, it doesn't have to be like a full update. It could be like one of those drops or something, but I would love to see an improvement to the pets in Minecraft. As somebody who has a long-term world and has played a lot of Minecraft, one of the things that's a little bit unfortunate is kind of the pets in the long-term play of Minecraft. When you get like a dog, a cat, or even an alley, or any kind of one of these mobs that you want to have as like your pet in game, a lot of the time they really can't keep up with you, and that is obviously due to having an elytra, because you're going at such a blazing fast speeds, and they don't really get an opportunity to hang out with you. So something that I personally would love to see in Minecraft one day is just a better implementation of pets in Minecraft. For example, like even you see the little alley next to me right here. Could you imagine if they implemented the alleys like even just a slightly bit better, so that when you're flying, they actually keep up with you? Could you imagine having like 4, maybe even 7 alleys just hovering around you while you fly at blazing fast speeds and being able to keep up with you? It just makes the game, make the game feel a little bit more cool. You know what I mean? Same thing with like dogs and cats. Now, I'm not saying I want dogs and cats to fly or anything like that, but if you've played Minecraft in the long term, you know that if you're moving like a dog or a cat or something like that, you kind of have to pace yourself. You can't go too fast, because you can't go out of the range where they can teleport. If there's a way that they could fix that or change that, that would be great. I just feel like transporting mobs and having your mobs like hang out, like your pets hang out with you, isn't really good in the long term of this game. And it's kind of unfortunate, because whenever I get the opportunity to, I love to have an alley around me, or have one of my dogs be around me. It's really cool. It just adds to the Minecraft experience. So some sort of update to make the pets be able to keep up with you better in some way, shape, or form is kind of what I would personally want from a Minecraft update. As for the mods that I use, I already made a video on the mods that I use / other creators use as well. So make sure to check out that video. I'll leave it in the description below if you guys want to check out that video on the mods that I use and recommend. As for what I would like to become better at in this game, maybe redstone. I feel like redstone could complement my builds quite nicely, and if I learned how to incorporate a little bit more of redstone into my builds, that would be pretty cool. On to the next question. I'm one of the newer subscribers, so I'm sorry if you've mentioned this before in a video, but what made you fall in love with Minecraft? What makes it different from other games you've played, and what keeps you coming back to it after all these years? Minecraft will forever and ever hold a very special place in my heart. I grew up playing it, I grew up watching it, and I still play it to this day. For me, I think the best way I could sum it up is Minecraft is my creative outlet, the place where I can create things that are in my mind, and Minecraft is kind of my favorite way to express my art, and I express my art through Minecraft. I've never really seen another game quite like Minecraft. Minecraft has just this certain level of versatility to it. It's very different. Like when somebody says that they play Minecraft, that can mean so many things. Oh, you like Minecraft? That can mean that you like to do building. That can mean that you like to do redstone. That can mean you like to do parkour. That can mean you like to do bed wars. That can mean a ton of different things. That can mean you could like to do adventure maps. The Minecraft player, like somebody who plays Minecraft, when they say that they play Minecraft, can mean so many things. There's people who play Minecraft that has never even touched survival. They just go on servers and they play mini games. Like Minecraft is just this different level of versatility to it, and I think that's what really separates it from other games. Like obviously there's other games that have that similar level to versatility, but I just think Minecraft is just on a different level in terms of that. Next question, top fave build styles and top 2 builds you've done. I think maybe my favorite building style in Minecraft is medieval fantasy. I don't know, just that style is just very, I don't know, it fits Minecraft pretty well in my opinion. As for top 2 favorite builds I've done, I can't answer that question if I'm being completely honest. I've done so many builds and it's like trying to pick your favorite child. It's kind of impossible to do that. So I don't really have a top 2 favorite builds. But if you guys want to go look at some of my other videos, like some of my world tours, some of my individual episodes of my hardcore world, you could pick for yourself. I don't really know. I don't really have a top 2 favorite because it's kind of hard to pick. I love all of my builds. Like I love all of them. So it's kind of really hard to pick. On to the next question. New subscriber here. It was nice meeting you on the Hermitcraft World Tour. I would love to hear about how you started Minecraft and YouTube. What is it about making videos that you enjoy and what drew you to Minecraft? The Hermitcraft World Tour was one of the best days of my life, I gotta say. So I'm glad that you've stuck around a little bit after the World Tour. If you haven't seen the Hermitcraft World Tour, as well as the other shenanigans that we got up to on the Hermitcraft server, definitely go check out that video. I'll leave the link in the description below. However, as for how I started Minecraft and everything, I kind of answered this a little bit earlier in the video. Again, I'll just quickly sum it up here again. I've been playing Minecraft since beta. The first Minecraft YouTuber that I watched was Paul Source Jr. One of my biggest inspirations is BOO, that kind of thing. As for what I love most about making Minecraft videos is I get to share my, it's strange calling it art, but I guess it is art. But I get to share my work. I get to show people what I'm capable of in Minecraft and what I've created. Because Minecraft again is like my creative outlet. It's where I like to express what I've built and everything like that. So like this is kind of my way of just like, look what I've made kind of thing. So that's probably my favorite part about making videos, is being able to share it with the incredible Minecraft community. Next question. What was your experience like on Hermitcraft server? Did you enjoy the Hermitcraft server tour? Do you think you will be checking out the public world download when it comes out? My experience on the Hermitcraft server, again, was spectacular. It is a lot of the stuff that happened that day. It was like a full circle moment for me as somebody who has been playing Minecraft and watching it for so long, being able to talk to some of the people that I grew up watching. It was incredible and amazing. The server itself was spectacular. Everybody was super nice. I cannot express every hermit and guest. Everybody was so kind and sweet and nice. It was amazing. All the builds, everything was crazy good. Shout out to Gasketball. Gasketball was so much fun. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta go check out the video that I posted on Hermitcraft and see my experience with Gasketball. Gasketball was so much fun. But anyways, speaking of mini games, and to answer your question, I might try out the world download for sure. Mostly because I didn't really get a full chance to try out all the mini games when I was on there. I got to play a little bit of Gasketball and some of the dropper, but other than that, I didn't really get to try out any of the other mini games. So there's a lot of the mini games that I wanted to try. I wanted to try tennis and Hungry Hermits and stuff like that. I didn't get to try any of that, so I definitely want to go back and try some of I definitely want to go back and try some of them. Next question. New subscriber here. Discovered you on the Hermitcraft tour. Now, this is a sort of question, is controversial question. In your opinion, what is the worst block in Minecraft? Now, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna be completely honest. I am a strong believer of every block in Minecraft is good. What do I mean by that? Every block in Minecraft can be used in a good way. You just have to know how to use that said block. I've never been of the believer of like, oh, this block is bad, this block. You just don't know where to put it in your build. So I don't really think there's a quote unquote bad block. Every block in Minecraft could be made to look good. You just got to know how to use that block and how to make it look good. Next question. Newbie subscriber here. How did you react when Joe invited you to the Hermitcraft tour? And did you plan on actually having a conversation with B-Dubs? Or did you just pray to the Minecraft gods and that somehow, some way, B-Dubs would just waddle in and start having his own conversation with you? I'm gonna start watching your videos one by one and catch up real quick. When Joe sent me a message and invited me as a guest onto Hermitcraft, that I don't know if I've ever been so excited in my life. Like, I got the message and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, I was screaming. I was really excited. It didn't fully hit me because it was like kind of like hard to believe until I was actually on the Hermitcraft server. Like, when I logged on for the first time, it didn't feel real. Like, it was just crazy. It didn't fully start hitting until like I was actually like moving and talking to the other hermits and guests and stuff. Like, it was insane. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't even know BWO was going to be there that day on the Hermitcraft server. So I had no idea that B-Dubs was even going to be talking to me at all. Same thing with Etho. I didn't know Etho or B-Dubs was going to come up to me and have a conversation with me. I had no idea. It just kind of happened, and I gotta say, I am forever grateful that it did happen, and it means the absolute world to me because I look up to them. Again, I thank you so much to Joe for setting up the entire Hermitcraft tour and inviting me as his guest, because it was such an incredible experience. Next question. Who/what inspired you the most when you start to lose motivation for a build? I've never really lost motivation for a project or build before. I've always had like this push inside of me though that just like makes me want to finish my build no matter what. Whether if I'm working on every interior or from the early stages doing the terraforming for a project, I always just want to finish my builds. Next question. Did you watch Snowfall yet? I have not watched it yet, but I will one day. One day. Next question. Do you have a plan for what you will do when your hardcore world comes to the abrupt, inevitable end? Now, I get this question a lot, especially in my streams. Oh, what will you do if you die in your hardcore world? It's as simple as this. If I die in my hardcore world, I will do season 2. And that's it. Season 1 will be done and I'll do season 2. But hopefully that never happens. Next question. Who is the GOAT? MJ or LeBron? The GOAT debate is a really interesting one because everybody has a different definition of what the GOAT is in terms of basketball. But I'll keep it short and simple. In my opinion, it's MJ. Next question. You've been playing Minecraft since beta. What would you add to the game if given the chance? There's lots of things that I would add to Minecraft if given the chance. But one thing that I don't understand, there's a couple of things, but one of them that I'll cover right now, why it's not in the game is kind of crazy. So this has kind of been like a mod / thing that's been going on in Minecraft for a long time. Connected textures. Like, a lot of creators use connected textures. Not only just creators, but just people in general. The fact that it's not like a toggleable thing in like the default Minecraft is kind of crazy. That's probably one of the first things that I would do. Next question. Are you the GOAT of Gasketball? Well, I don't know about all that, but all I'm gonna say is the 3 games that I played on the Hermitcraft server, I won each one, no matter what team I was on, and my team set the highest score. So I say what you will. Nah, nah, but I don't know about that, but I really did enjoy Gasketball. Gasketball was a lot of fun. Shout out to Cub Fan for making that game absolutely spectacular. Last and final question. World download? Now, this is by far the question that I get the most underneath most of my videos. Is there a world download? When is the world download? Are you ever going to do a world download? Where's the world download? And I got some bad news for people who've been asking me that question. I unfortunately will probably never do a world download for a couple of reasons. Number one, I would never want to do a world download while I'm actively alive in my hardcore world. It just wouldn't sit right with me. So that's number one. Number two, even if I were to want to release a world download, I don't think I would be able to anyway, because the reality of things is that as a content creator, I am a small content creator, and my work and my stuff would be stolen really easily. So I would not want to put my work out there, because like my world download out there, because I know somebody's going to download it and just try to claim the work as theirs. And I'm not trying to deal with that big mess. So for those two big reasons is why I probably will never have a world download. But yeah, I mean, as long as I'm alive in my world, there probably won't be a world download. And on top of that, I don't think I'm big enough of a content creator to release a world download as well, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but it's just the reality of things. But I want to say thank you guys so much for 20,000 subscribers. I never thought my YouTube channel would ever have that many people press the subscribe button. It means the world to me. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Q&A video. Please let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more Q&A videos, or in general, let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see on the channel, and I will try my best. And I'll see you guys when I see you.